Hey everyone, welcome back to Pop Culturally Challenged. My name is David. This is my beautiful wife Toni.
Hello.
And tonight we're going to be watching a movie that I'm really surprised you haven't seen, but I have. This is When Harry Met Sally. Do you know anything about it?
No.
Okay, well cool.
Have you shown me a trailer?
I don't think so.
Have we talked about it?
I'm not sure. This is just one, it's a rom-com that I just always assumed you had seen it. So I think when I brought it up to you a while back, and you said you hadn't seen it and you didn't know anything about it, I was like, okay, well, let's do it for the channel. So,
Okay.
All right, well, you ready to get started?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, if you guys enjoyed this reaction, please give us a thumbs up. Comment down below, let us know what you thought of When Harry Met Sally. If you would like to see the full-length reaction to this and everything else that we've reacted to, we'll throw the link to our Patreon down below. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share.
Turn on the notification bell.
And on that note, on with the show.
And this beautiful girl walked in, and I said, Arthur, I'm going to marry her. And 2 weeks later, we were married.
What?
It's over 50 years later, and we are still married.
Wow.
She's like, oh God, has it been that long? That's how she looked, right?
You're so wrong.
But that's how she looked, right?
His hair is so funny.
That was 1977.
Do you think that that's his real hair?
I don't know. It kind of looks like a wig, but I wonder if that's her real hair.
I feel like my hair used to look like that.
Call me.
I'll call you as soon as I get there.
I love you.
You?
Sorry.
Grape?
No, I don't like to eat between meals.
That's so gross. I think that's one thing I don't like to watch. People eating.
Story of my life?
Suppose you lived there your whole life and nothing happens, you never meet anybody, you never become anything, and finally you die, one of those New York deaths but nobody noticed.
Oh, this is going to be a fun trip.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm a happy person.
So am I.
And I don't see that there's anything wrong with that.
When the shit comes down, I'm gonna be prepared, and you're not, that's all I'm saying.
In the meantime, you're gonna ruin your whole life waiting for it.
How many of those grapes do you have left?
He had a whole handful.
Yeah.
Obviously, you haven't had great sex yet.
It just so happens that I have had plenty of good sex.
With whom did you have this great sex? Sheldon? No. If you need a root canal, Sheldon's your man. But humping and pumping is not Sheldon's strong suit. Ride me, big Sheldon. Doesn't work.
What can I get you?
I'll have a number 3.
I'd like the chef salad, please, with the oil and vinegar on the side and the apple pie a la mode. But I'd like the pie heated, and I don't want the ice cream on top. I want it on the side. If not, then no ice cream, just whipped cream, but only if it's real. If it's out of a can, then nothing.
Wow.
So how come you broke up with Sheldon?
Well, if you must know, it was because he was very jealous, and I had these days of the week underpants. They had the days of the week on them, and I thought they were sort of funny. And then one day Sheldon says to me, "You never wear Sunday. Where was Sunday? Where had I left Sunday?" And I told him, and he didn't believe me.
What?
They don't make Sunday.
Why not?
Because of God.
You realize, of course, that we can never be friends. Is that men and women can't be friends because the sex part always gets in the way.
That's not true. I have a number of men friends, and there is no sex involved.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. You're saying I'm having sex with these men without my knowledge?
No, what I'm saying is they all want to have sex with you. Because no man can be friends with a woman that he finds attractive. He always wants to have sex with.
So you're saying that a man can be friends with a woman he finds unattractive?
No, you pretty much want to nail him, too. Thanks for the ride.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Well, have a nice life.
You too.
Why was he going to New York? Did they say?
I don't think so.
We fell in love in high school. But then after our junior year, his parents moved away.
And it was 34 years later, and I saw it come out of Tough and Eddie's. She was just as beautiful as she was at 16.
He looked exactly the same.
Who are these people?
I don't know.
Who does that?
I don't know.
Joe, I thought it was you. Harry Burns.
Harry, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Oh, Harry, this is Sally Albright. Harry Burns.
Well, listen, I got a plane to catch. It was really good to see you, Joe.
You too, Harry.
Bye.
Thank God he couldn't place me. I drove from college to New York with him 5 years ago, and it was the longest night of my life. And this part I remember. He said that men and women could never really be friends. Do you think that's true?
No.
Do you have any women friends, just friends?
No.
No.
Oh, that's too funny.
Here's what I want. Regular tomato juice, fill it up about 3/4, then add a splash of Bloody Mary mix, just a splash.
Did you look this good at the University of Chicago?
No.
Would you two like to sit together?
Great, thank you. You were going to be a gymnast.
A journalist.
Right, that's what I said.
Right, that's what I said.
I'm getting married.
Who is she?
Helen Hilson, she's a lawyer. She's keeping her name. What's so funny about that? You know, you just get to a certain point where you get tired of the whole thing. Meet someone, you have the safe lunch, you decide you like each other enough to move on to dinner. Go back to her place, you have sex, and the minute you're finished, you know what goes through your mind? How long do I have to lie here and hold her before I can get up and go home?
He's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Would you like to have dinner?
I thought you didn't believe men and women could be friends.
When did I say that?
On the ride to New York.
Yes, that's right. Unless both of them are involved with other people, then they can. That doesn't work either, because what happens then is the person you're involved with can't understand why you need to be friends with the person you're just friends with.
Harry,
Well,
goodbye.
I'll just stop walking. I'll let you go.
Then a couple of years later at Eddie Colicchio's funeral, I ran into her. I was with some girl I don't even remember.
Roberta.
She remembers.
So I ditched Roberta. We go for coffee. A month later, we're married.
35 years the day after our first marriage.
That was a bit confusing.
That's 1987.
I'm not that upset. We've been growing apart for quite a while.
God, you're in such great shape.
I feel okay.
Good. Then you're ready.
There is no point in my going out with someone I might really like if I met him at the right time, but who right now has no chance of being anything to me but a transitional man.
The right man for you might be out there right now, and if you don't grab him, someone else will, and you'll have to spend the rest of your life knowing that someone else is married to your husband.
The logic is just like, what?
Helen comes home from work and she says, I don't know if I want to be married anymore. So I say to her, don't you love me anymore? You know what she says? I don't know if I've ever loved you.
Ooh, that's harsh.
He still has to do the wave.
Wonder if these books are real.
I don't know. Probably.
Someone is staring at you in personal growth.
I know him. You'd like him. He's married.
Sally Albright.
Hi, Harry.
I thought it was you.
This is Marie.
See ya.
How's Joe?
I hear he's fine.
You're not with Joe anymore?
We just broke up. How's married life?
Not so good. I am getting a divorce.
Oh, I'm sorry. When Joe and I started seeing each other, we wanted exactly the same thing. And then one day, I was taking Alice's little girl for the afternoon because I promised to take her to the circus. We were in the cab playing I Spy. And she said, I spy a family. And I started to cry. And I went home and I said, thing is, Joe, we never do fly off to Rome on a moment's notice.
And the kitchen floor.
Not once. It's this very cold, hard Mexican ceramic tile.
Yeah.
At least I got the apartment.
But really, what's so hard about finding an apartment? What you do is you read the obituary column. You know, the first time we met, I really didn't like you that much.
I didn't like you.
Yeah, you did. You were just so uptight then. You're much softer now.
Would you like to have dinner with me sometime?
Are we becoming friends now?
Well, yeah.
Great.
She looks so confused.
You know, you may be the first attractive woman I have not wanted to sleep with in my entire life.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm honored.
We both grew up one block away from each other. My family moved to the Bronx when I was 10.
He lived on Fordham Road.
Hers moved when she was 11.
I lived on 183rd Street.
You know where we met? In an elevator.
I was visiting
In
family.
the Ambassador Hotel in Chicago,
He was on the
Illinois.
3rd floor. I was on the 12th.
That is so sweet.
I think those are all these people are actual couples that they interviewed. I think. I don't know.
Maybe I'm coming down with something. Last night I was up at 4 in the morning
an
watching Leave
amazing
It to Beaver in
apartment.
Spanish.
Well, I went to bed at 7:30 last night.
Do you still sleep on the same side of the bed?
It's just like,
You know what I miss? I miss the idea of him.
No, I miss the whole Helen.
Basically, it's the same one I've been having since I was 12. Okay, there's this guy. He rips off my clothes.
Then what happens?
At age 12?
that's her dream.
At age 12?
I guess.
Well, sometimes I varied it a little.
Which part?
What I'm wearing.
I have decided that for the rest of the day, we are going to talk like this. Would you like to go to the movies with me tonight?
Would you like to go? What?
Not to repeat, please, to answer.
Well, I'd love to, Harry, but I can't.
What do you have? A hot date?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really? I think it's great that you have a date.
You do?
Yeah.
What is she wearing on her jacket?
I don't know. Looks like a huge button.
You know, Harry, I think you should get out there, too.
Oh, I'm not ready.
It was the most uncomfortable night of my life.
Oh, no.
How do you know it's not going to get worse?
How much worse can it get than finishing dinner, having him reach over, pull a hair out of my head, and start flossing with it at the table? It might be months before we're actually able to enjoy going out with someone new. And maybe longer before we're actually able to go to bed with someone new.
Oh, I went to bed with it.
So what do you do with these women? You just get up out of bed and leave?
Sure.
That's disgusting.
I know, I feel terrible.
You know, I'm so glad I never got involved with you.
Why are you getting so upset? This is not about you.
She took all the stuff out of it.
Yeah.
I think they have an okay time.
How do you know? How do you know that they're really...
What are you saying? That they fake orgasm?
It's possible. Most women at one time or another have faked it.
Well, they haven't faked it with me.
Right. That's right. I forgot. You're a man.
You don't think that I can tell a difference?
No.
Get out of here.
Ooh.
Are you okay?
God. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yes. 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 Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, God.
I'll have what she's having.
She's not uncomfortable when everybody's watching her.
Apparently not.
I like you without your beard. You can see your face.
It is my face.
I really want to thank you for taking me out tonight.
Oh, don't be silly. And next New Year's Eve, if neither one of us is with anybody, you got a date.
Deal. See? Now we can dance cheek to cheek.
Do you want me to shave my beard?
No. I don't think I even noticed his beard before.
Yeah.
10 seconds to New Year!
Uh-oh.
Harry is one of my best friends, and you are one of my best friends. And if by some chance you two hit it off, then we could all still be friends.
She's so great, why aren't you taking her out?
How many times do I have to tell you? We're just friends.
So you're saying she's not that attractive?
No, I told you she is attractive.
Yeah, but when someone's not that attractive, they're always described as having a good personality.
That's what you said.
Well, he's the reason I became a writer, but that's not important.
He's a writer?
Yeah.
And she's a journalist.
Yeah. But she doesn't like the guy that was like his inspiration.
You and Marie are both from New Jersey.
Really?
Where are you from?
South Orange.
Haddonfield.
Oh.
Jazz, Sally is a great order. Not only does she always pick the best thing on the menu, but she orders it in a way that even the chef didn't know how good it could be.
Restaurants are to people in the 80s what theater was to people in the 60s. I read that in a magazine.
I wrote that.
You
Nobody has ever quoted me back to me before.
I'm just worried about Harry. I just don't want you to reject him right now.
I wouldn't. I totally understand.
I mean, Sally's very vulnerable right now. Don't make any moves tonight.
Fine, no problem. I wasn't even thinking about tonight. Well, I don't really feel much like walking anymore. I think I'll get a cab.
I'll go with you.
Great.
They're like jumping in that cab.
That's funny. What happened?
Right.
Sally, please report to me.
Please report to me.
When I take you out in my Surrey,
Through the shutters and the eyes
will pop.
The wheels are yellow. It's my voice, isn't it? You hate my voice.
It's Helen.
Helen?
How are you, Harry?
Fine, I'm fine.
This is Iris Stone. Harry Burns.
Mary. I'm sorry, this is Sally Albright, Helen Hilson, and Ira.
Ira. So he says it.
She looked weird, didn't she? She looked really weird. She looked very weird.
I've never seen her before.
Really? She must be retaining water.
Harry.
Believe me, the woman saved everything. Look, it had to happen at some point. In the city of 8 million people, you're bound to run into your ex-wife. So, boom, it happened. And now I'm fine.
That must be uncomfortable.
What do you think?
It's nice.
Case closed.
Sally. It's so awful. There's no way to even begin to explain what's so awful about it.
Honey.
We started out like this. Helen and I. We had blank walls. We hung things. We picked out tiles together. 6 years later, you find yourself singing Surrey with a fringe on top in front of Ira! Because someday, believe it or not, you'll go 15 rounds over who's going to get this coffee table. Wagon wheel, Roy Rogers, garage sale coffee table.
I want you to know that I will never want that wagon wheel coffee table.
A big mouth. Mick Jagger is a baby.
Baby ape.
Baby talk?
Melancholy baby's mouth.
Baby fish. Baby fish mouth.
Ethel
Baby
Merman.
fish mouth.
That's it. Time's up.
Baby talk.
You got it.
It's not a saying.
Oh, but baby fish mouth is sweeping the nation.
She could have drawn like a little bubble going
Yeah,
out.
cartoon mouth or something.
Emily's a little young for Harry, don't you think?
Does Julian seem a little stuffy to you?
He's a good guy. You should talk to him. Get to know him.
He's too tall to talk to.
Emily is Aunt Emily? Harry doesn't even like sweets.
Julian is great.
Emily is terrific.
Yeah. Of course, when I asked her where she was when Kennedy was shot, she said Ted Kennedy was shot?
Goes to the end of the book.
Could you come over?
What's the matter?
He's getting married. Hi.
You all right?
Her hair's so pretty.
And I'm sitting on the phone thinking, I'm over him. And then he said, I have some news. She's supposed to be his transitional person. She's not supposed to be the one.
Haven't they been broken up for a long time?
No, like 5 months or something.
He didn't love me. What's the matter with me?
Nothing.
I'm difficult.
You're challenging.
And I'm gonna be 40.
When? Go ahead, it's not one of my favorites anyway. I'll make some tea.
Harry, could you just hold me a little longer?
Oh, sure.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Are you coming?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're not going to be friends anymore, are they?
I don't know. He's got one foot hanging out of the bed. Like, I gotta get
Ready to go?
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
How's he going to get himself out of this?
I don't know.
Oh, the penguins are cute. Oh, no. Is that her Rolodex like that other lady?
No, I don't think so.
Do you want to go to sleep?
Okay.
Hello. I'm sorry to call so early.
I need to talk.
What happened?
What's the matter?
Harry came over last
I went
night.
over to Sally's last night.
Big
To
thing,
make a
and
long
then
story short,
We did it.
They did it. How was it?
The during part was good,
I thought it was good.
but then I felt
Then
suffocated.
I guess it wasn't.
You should never go to bed with anyone when you found out your last boyfriend is getting married.
Who's
They have different telephone.
They each have their own line. Probably for work
What?
or something. I don't know. So they could have this scene. They didn't have cell phones. They had to do something.
It was a mistake.
I am so relieved that you think so too. I'm not saying last
He
night
can't
wasn't
read
great.
her very well, can he?
It was.
Yes, it was.
I'm so relieved.
Great.
That bread looks good. We should go to a fancy dinner.
There you go. He's just like crunching away.
Is Harry bringing anyone to the wedding?
I don't think so. What do you think?
Oh, Marie. It's just beautiful.
I thought maybe she would have changed dresses or something.
Hi.
Hello.
Wow.
Yeah.
Boy, the holidays are rough. Every year I just try to get from the day before Thanksgiving to the day after New Year's.
A lot of suicides.
Why can't we get past this?
It just happened.
It happened 3 weeks ago. How a year to a person is like 7 years to a dog.
Is one of us supposed to be a dog in this scenario?
Yes.
I am the dog. I am the dog.
I did not go over there that night to make love.
What are you saying? You took pity on me?
No, I was...
Fuck you.
I'd like to propose a toast to Harry and Sally. If Marie or I had found either of them remotely attractive,
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay.
There you go.
Yeah, now you're thinking.
It might be
Just-
shedded.
yeah, one side's going to be totally bare, but you put that against the wall.
If she wants to call me, she'll call me. I'm through making a schmuck out of myself. If you're feeling sad... Give me a call.
Hi, Harry. I was just on my way out. What do you want, Harry?
Nothing. I just called to say I'm sorry. What are you doing for New Year's? And if you don't have a date, we always said that if neither one of us had a date, we could be together for New Year's and it could, you know, one of...
I'm not your consolation prize. Goodbye.
Man. I remember those with Dick Clark.
What's so bad about this? You have Dick Clark, that's tradition. You have Malamar's, the greatest cookie of all time.
don't think I've ever had a Mallobar.
Malomar?
Malomar?
Yeah, Malomar.
Do they still have them?
I don't know. I think I remember seeing it like Cracker Barrel or something. You know,
Really?
you know how they have all that older candy.
Yeah.
This is good.
I'm going home. You'll never get a taxi.
Oh, God.
Eating ice cream. Ooh, yeah, no, that'd be cold.
Who would sell ice cream?
Yeah. And that's where she dropped them off in New York.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I wandered around and I make me be true.
Well, the thought of not kissing somebody is just...
I'll kiss you.
They wouldn't do for nobody else.
I've been doing a lot of thinking. And the thing is, I love you.
How do you expect me to respond to this?
How about you love me too?
I'm sorry, Harry. I know it's New Year's Eve. I know you're feeling lonely, but you just can't show up here, tell me you love me, and expect that to make everything all right.
How about this way? I love that you get cold when it's 71 degrees out. I love that you get a little crinkle above your nose when you're looking at me like I'm nuts. And I love that you are the last person I want to talk to before I go to sleep at night. I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
That is just like you, Harry. You say things like that and you make it impossible for me to hate you. I really hate you.
3 months later, we got married. 12 years and 3 months.
We had a really wonderful wedding. We had this enormous coconut cake.
There's this very rich chocolate sauce on the side.
Right? Because
On the
not everybody
side.
likes it on the cake because it makes it very soggy.
Particularly the coconut.
Okay, so that was When Harry Met Sally. What did you think?
That was a great movie.
You like that one?
Yeah, that was very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Though it did give me lots of things to think about. So we'll talk after this.
Okay, we'll take it offline.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it was, as far as rom-coms go, I think it's one of the ones that I've enjoyed over the years. I think it wasn't, they meet and see each other and fall in love instantly and all that stuff.
It wasn't the love at first sight.
Yeah, you had the trials and tribulations, the ups and downs, it was spread out over 12 years. They had some issues, which I think was probably more realistic than some of the Hallmark stuff we've watched. But, the Hallmark stuff is fun too. But yeah, I don't know how I saw this one. This and Sleepless in Seattle I've seen and you haven't seen, so I'm kind of confused how that happened, but we'll watch that one at some point.
Maybe because all I watch is Hallmark movies.
Could be. That and Lifetime.
Oh, yeah.
I used to have your dad into Lifetime.
Yeah, that's right.
So did you have a favorite part to it, or?
No, I really think that overall it was a great movie. It had comedy in there. Mm-hmm. It did make me think about a few things. So,
What did you think about the end? Was that what you were expecting was going to happen, or?
I think that's what I was hoping was going to happen. But I thought she was going to be stubborn.
Yeah.
And I didn't think he would really know how to get her back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because when he started running, I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, what's he going to do? Run in there and, try to talk to her? She doesn't want to talk to him.
Right. And I didn't think he would have the right words to say,
Yeah.
But he spoke from the heart, so, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the, how at the end they were the couple that was talking. Through the whole movie,
yeah.
You're seeing all these other people, which I think those people were actual couples in real life. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say I heard that somewhere, that they had brought in just real couples to interview and talk, and then,
Some of those couples were really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them I felt like the ladies were like, "Oh my God, yes, okay."
Yeah, yeah. The first one, I think I even said something like she's more seems like, oh God, has it really been 30 years? Yeah, it's been a long 30 years, hasn't it? So
it was a super cute movie.
All right, well, we got you a good one. Now we can watch something scary or violent.
No. Let's continue on this thread here.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, maybe we'll watch Sleepless in Seattle next.
Sounds good.
If you guys want to see that, let us know in the comments, or any other rom-coms you think Toni might like.
So I'm really into these kind of movies and like mysteries, but not scary mysteries, if that makes any sense, or brutal mysteries, just mysteries.
Okay, well, like what's an example of a mystery movie you liked?
I can't think of it right now. You put me on the spot.
I know you like courtroom dramas and things like that.
Oh, for sure.
So
I love Law and Order.
Yeah, we've got a couple. I think we've got a couple on the calendar, like courtroom dramas and all that. It's not going to be all scary, sad, violent stuff.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to get some good stuff mixed in for you.
Okay, thank you.
So, all right. Anything else you want to say?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed this reaction, please give us a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought of When Harry Met Sally and what other rom-coms or mysteries or courtroom dramas we should add to the list. And if you want to see the full-length reaction to this and everything else we've reacted to, we'll put the link to our Patreon down below. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It really helps us out, helps us grow the channel. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.